Hello everyone, this is LW Gaming and welcome back for another video of Sword of Convallaria. Today we're going to take a look at what has been added for this week of the weekly update. So anyways, let's see what we have in the events. This one, Fireside Chat, is already there, so that's not new. There's, let's see, what do we have here? There's a new chapter available right now, and this one is chapter 15 in the Fool's Journey. So yeah, I still need to find time to do Fool's Journey mode at some point very soon, hopefully. And there is this United Sea of Chaos. This is okay. This is this is kind of like a voyage thing. Let me see what this is supposed to be. Okay, so it's like some kind of event here. Okay, two. Let's see. Um, I won't have enough coins, so that will not work. Okay, there's a six. Okay. Barrel's card game. Normal mode. I'll just do normal mode. Would it be lucky? Let's see. Let's select that one. Oh, not lucky. A bomb card. Oh dear. Yeah. Anyways, this event is really interesting. Okay, another six. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, Luffy is in an intense poker showdown with Dantalion. Make your prediction. Who will be the final winner? Unpredictable Luffy. Let's see. Okay, some people chose Dantalion. Okay, let's roll two more times and see what happens. Okay, we'll get to move three more spaces, huh? Yep, let's explore this area. Okay. Just get all my coins back. And also some rewards for doing these. Three, okay. Route complete. Okay, we'll continue this some other time because this is more like a daily thing. Yeah, you log in daily for a dice for 5 dice, I would say. So yeah, I cannot do all these in one day. So that's the one thing for sure. And let's see, what else do we have? Okay, nothing else here on the event. So now let's move on to another thing, which is let's see, in the banners. Let's see what we have available right now on this week. We got two of these returning characters in a Destined banner. First one we got Simona. And let's see what she does. Although we already seen what she does on the field, but let's review it again to jog your memory. So Simona, this is what she looks like initially, and this is what she looks like as a 5-star. Winter is coming is her trait. Increase Simona's attack and defense by 15%. When she has a shield, attack and defense are additionally increased by 10%, and she becomes immune to attribute debuffs. At the start of the turn, she gains Armor of Ice. If she's dying, after being attacked, she immediately gains Armor of Ice, can be activated up to one time per battle, which is a balance. And then we also have Ice Made Sword. This is a basic attack, magic damage, single target attack. Simona deals 110% damage if she's attacking enemies with move down, or who are currently on frosty tiles. The damage she deals is increased by 30%. So yeah, this skill is powerful, especially if you catch them on the ice, or if they end up having the mobility down effect on there. And there's also Ice Made Armor, just a support skill which will like have all allies within 3 by 4 tiles of the area in that direction, and all allies within the 3 tiles to the left and right of the tile occupied by Simona gains Armor of Ice and Regeneration 1 for 2 turns. If she already has Armor of Ice, decreased energy consumption by 1 point. So yeah, that's it. This is an interesting skill. So as long as Simona has the armor on herself, this will cost 1 NRG instead of 2, which is nice. And as Ice Shards is a reaction skill. After her Armor of Ice is destroyed, Simona deals 50% magical damage to all enemies within 2 tiles of her, and inflicts move 3 down on the target for 1 turn. Yikes, that's pretty nasty. So if you break her shield or whatever, break the Armor of Ice that she has, she's gonna deal AoE damage at you. If you're fighting against her, that is. So it's best to keep a distance, but the thing is, most characters in the game have like two attack range, so I don't think that will matter much. But if you can outrange it, you should be okay. Like archers, for example, like Fakel as one of them. But to be honest, usually this game is a casual, so if you ends up like playing PvP for fun, just be aware of this. And there's a skill called Ice Assault. It does magic damage, and this is an instant skill, which means you can act again afterwards. Simona selects one tile with the cross-shaped range around her and charges to the location, attacking all enemies along the line. She deals ice damage equal to 100% of the physical shield value. Simona gains Warrior Frost for 2 turns. So Warrior Frost is reduce damage taken by 30%, increase the distance the character can move by 1 tile when on frosty tiles. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. And finally, there is Winter Doomsday. Simona selects one tile within a cross-shaped range around her and deals 70% ice damage to all enemies within a 5.5 by 3 area in the target direction. Simona summons an ice wall in the 3 center tiles. If the tile is occupied, inflicts frozen on the target for 1 turn. And this has a pre-cooldown of 1 turn, so that means you cannot abuse it on the first turn, which is fair. And anyways, Simone is part of the Union, which makes sense because she's the part of those knights in blue, wherever blue attire, wherever those ones are. And there's also Discipline. Yep. And this is Simona. And the next one we have is Dantalion. I happen to have this guy already, so I might show the full kit for this one. So stay tuned for that one. Well, I mean later in the video, of course. Anyways, here's Dantalion. Looking at the stats here. So let's see what we have here. Path of Kingship. This is his trait. We'll look at it later. So anyways, this is what he looks like initially. And this is what he looks like as a 5 stars. Okay, increases Dantalion's HP, attack, and defense by 15%. For every one character defeated in battle, it doesn't have to be your own character, but enemies as well. He recovers 35% HP and 1 NRG, which makes him extremely dangerous. And he also comes with a basic attack called White Sword. This is not any typical like 1 block range attack. This thing can attack from a distance, like 2 blocks, for example. Think of this like Byleth, for example, with minus the power of like the sword whip, whatever that was. Anyways, it's a similar aspects. This one does a single target attack. Then it deals magic damage equal to 90% of his physical attack. So yeah, this character works like it's gonna be a hybrid of both worlds. Like you can build him as a physical unit or a magic unit. Either one of those two works. But however, I think you mostly need to build him on the physical side. And then the passive part is that it's called Unsheath. It like there's a passive skill that's called Unsheath. Before initiating an active melee attack, deals magic damage equal to 40% of physical attack. If the target has a shield, inflicts vulnerable 2 that lasts for 2 turns before attacking. All the effects can be triggered up to one time per round. And this Daybreak, which does mixed damage, which means both, I'll say. Dantalion deals 40% physical damage to all enemies in a target direction within a range of 3x2 tiles, and inflicts healing block for 2 turns. Another attack is then initiated, which deals magic damage equal to 40% of his physical attack, and dispels 20 buff. Not 20. Dispels 2 buffs, not 20. My bad. Dispels 2 buffs. And then we also have the skill call for Aria. This is a leader's aura for Aria allies in battle. Increased attack by 10% and defense by 20%. Allies attack deals 20% more damage to the enemies affected by 3 or more debuffs. Oh, that's going to be nasty already. And finally, we have Endless Dawn. This is the 4-cost NRG, and this does not have cooldown, which I guess, to be fair, it's a high-cost skill. Anyways, what this does is a mixed damage, just like the other skill. This one, like Dantalion deals 40% physical damage 3 times. He deals magic damage equal to 50% physical attack to the first enemy in the column within a 3x3 area in the target direction. Knocks them back by 2 tiles and dispels 1 buff. Yeah, this character is absolutely insane if you think about it. So this one does like 3 slashes on one target, and then afterwards does the AoE at the end, which is pretty nuts. That does like a magic as well. And also not just that, after dealing damage, you're also pushing them back by 2 tiles, which in some cases is pretty powerful. Like especially if you do it near like the lake or whatever, they will die instantly if they get pushed down there. And anyways, for factions, he's part of Aria and Fortitude. Now here's the thing: since I already own Dantalion, the chance of me getting Simona here is pretty high. But there's a bit of a catch though, because I'm currently at 101 summon on here, so that means I had to get my pity rate up, huh? So I might consider pulling here, but at the same time maybe not, because Simona is one of my most wished character, I think. But I think I don't want to pull for it yet, because just in case if I change my mind. So let's take a look at the full kit of Dantalion really quick. Mine is not 5 stars yet, so I think I can still showcase his abilities. Anyways, I'm just gonna give you a brief rundown of where you can get those skills, so that you can decide how you're gonna upgrade him. Anyways, these are the skills starting at rank 1, rank 3. You can pause the video if you like, because I'm not gonna pause just to show you guys what they do, because it's gonna take this will make the video very long, and I do not want that. And this is rank 5, rank 7, rank 9 is where you start getting your basic attack upgrades, and then rank 11. Yep, that's Dantalion for you. So anyways, that's about it for this video. So hope y'all find this video helpful or informative, and I'll see you all next time.